ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, I hope you're okay. While we're preparing ourselves from today till Pesach, Be'ez Hashem, I would like to tell you a small Dvar Torah. What was the reason why Hashem liberated the Jews from Egypt? What was the reason? And what was the reason that the Jews, they were slaves in Egypt? Have we seen people that Hashem loved, we send them to be slaves? I mean, it's not normal that Hashem, He loved so much Avraham Abinu, He loved so much Yitzhak, He loved so much Yaakov, and Hashem, because He loved them so much, He sent them to be slave in Egypt. 400 years or 210 years. There is a reason. And then Hashem, He liberated them. What was the reason why He liberated them? And what was the reason that they had to become slaves? My friends, there is a halacha of the Rambam that he said that it's a mitzvah to talk about the exit of Egypt, the all night and the 15th of Nisan, all night. And as we know, we do halach ma'anya, there is a seder, we call the seder of Pesach. And the question is, what it is? The reason why. So we have a question, why they had to go to be slave? The second, what was the reason now that Hashem decided to release them, to give them freedom from Egypt? And why we must talk about the exit of Pesach on the Seder? What it is the reason? My friend, I must tell you something. There is the Khatam Sofer, there is a lot of rabbis that they said that the big test that Hashem tested the Jews before He liberated them from Egypt, when He told them, the last night that you will be in Egypt, don't get out from your house. Lo yitze Adam, lo yitze ish mipedach beto. All the rabbis said that was a big test that Hashem tested the Jews. Don't go from your house. When you will hear that I give the Makat Bechorot at midnight, you will hear screams all over Egypt, you should know that at that moment Hashem is killing all the Egyptian firstborn. So don't go out from your house. So the question is, why? And Hashem said, and if you do go out from your house, you make your life in danger, and you will have problems. So now, my friends, we want to start to try to understand why we had to go to Egypt. If Hashem love our parents, why that's such a big punishment? What was the reason that we left Egypt? And especially, we'd like to understand why the last test that Hashem tested the Jews, it was that before they leave Egypt, they should not leave their house. And of course, why we have to talk about the Seder, about all the Haggadah, all this history, that what happened to the Jews in Egypt. So we have 4 questions. My friend, I have to tell you this. Hashem, He wanted to build a nation. And to build it, He cannot build it in a place where they were born. in a place where they think it's their place. Because Yitzhak, Yaakov, the Shvatim, they live in Israel, in Eretz Canaan at the time. Hashem, he said to Abraham, I give you this land. So it belongs to them. Hashem, he wanted to build something, When you want to make a beautiful diamond, you look in the desert, you dig the rocks, then you find a big diamond. But before this big diamond can become a beautiful diamond, there is a lot of work to do. There is a lot of work to make that diamond 100% 10 carat, 20 carat, 100 carat, 1,000 carat, I don't know. To make it nicer, you must make it. Otherwise, you will have it has no value. It's just a stone with no value, worth nothing. But to making him worth something, there is a lot of work to clean it, to polish it, to give it to some people that they have some kind of speciality to how to do it, to make it nice. That's what Hashem wanted to do to the Jewish people. First, he wanted to create, because don't forget, to be a Jew is not easy. There's a lot of mitzvot that you have to respect. Not to touch your wife when she's nida, to respect Shabbat, not to eat not kosher food. It's not easy, huh? It's not easy. It's a lot of non-Jewish people. They tell me, how you do all this? It's a very hard religion. It's true. It's very hard religion. When you are born with this practice, that practice will remain on you all your life. And you will make it always better and better and better. So my friend, that was the reason that Hashem wanted that the Bnei Israel will be slaves in Egypt. It's like this stone that is hide in the middle of the desert, in the middle of a big mountain, and you have to dig to take it from there. And then you clean it, and you have a stone in your hand. And that was the reason why Hashem wanted the Jews to be slaves in Egypt. That they will be slaves till they'll become nothing. And from nothing, Hashem started to polish them, to dig, to take them from Egypt, polish them and make of them Am Segula, a beautiful stone, a beautiful neshama, and give them a Torah that through this Torah they will be always clean. And that was the reason why the Jews, they had to go to Egypt to be their slaves. And it was as well a training for generations to come. So always when we suffer any kind of Shoah, Hashem, He will never let us down. He will always take us from where we are to put us back in the air as a beautiful stone. And the same, when a man become a big Rasha, even he will leave his religion, he can do tshuva, he can come back to Hashem, and he will become again a beautiful stone. That way, there is a beautiful story about I saw Yitzhak Halevi Bibabitshov Alav Shalom was a big tzaddik. He said on the name of the Maggid Mimizrich that why the tzaddikim, they make themselves dirty by having connection with people that they are not religious. I mean, a tzaddik, should not mix with people that they are not religious or they are. Why they mix with them? And the Maggid Mizrishi explained, he said, what about if we said to somebody, in the toilet, there is a diamond. It's filthy, it's dirty, but it's in the toilet. And there is that beautiful diamond. If you take it, it's worth billions. If you put your hand there or you go inside there, take it, you can take it. I mean, who will not make that kind of thing, that he will go inside the toilet with all his body to take that beautiful diamond? But it's filthy, it's dirty, it's smelling, but it's a diamond. There is a diamond there. Well, after he will have a wash, he will throw his clothes, but he will be millionaire all his life. I mean, you have to be crazy not to make yourself dirty and then not to take that diamond that he will make out of you a billionaire. He said every Jew is like a diamond that he's in the toilet. So the tzaddikim, it's worth it for them to go inside that dirt just to pick up that diamond, to clean it, and to put it in the air. So so you see, that was the reason why Hashem, he wanted the Bnei Israel to take them from the bottom of their dirt to make out of them Am Sigula, a beautiful diamond. And that, my friend, this is the reason why we have every year to talk about this, to repeat that story. That story should be all the time, repetition. That in any kind of situation we may be, it cannot be worse than what we were in Egypt. And Hashem, he took us from there, and Baruch Hashem, and he gave us the Torah, and he gave us, the most beautiful thing, Eretz Israel. So that's the reason why we should not give up. Every year, maybe there is problems. So every year we repeat this story, that Hashem is here. It's not only our parent Hashem is saved. Even us, every generation, every year, every day, every month, every week, there may be something, and Hashem protect us. And Hashem make nisim, miracles for us. My friend, I would like to tell you this. This is the reason why all night in the Haggadah and the Seder, we talk about that. This is the reason why Hashem saved us from Egypt. Hashem saved us for Egypt to teach us that He didn't do it on purpose. He had to teach us. It's like when there is somebody that he is not well, you give him a medicine. And the medicine, it's not good. It's not tested. You don't want the medicine of somebody that will tell him you have to do an operation. I mean, who wants operations? Who wants to have a surgery? Nobody. But this is the only way to save your life, a surgery. So that's why Hashem, to save our lives, to appreciate Him, He had to send us to Egypt, to deliver us from Egypt, and to do this kind of surgery, to clean us, to make us nice, to have now freedom. This is the reason why we went to Egypt, why He delivered us from Egypt, that we realize where we were, what we are now, and especially, and that's why we have to repeat all the time, this history, all the time, repetition. So not to forget, because usually people forget, unfortunately. Not to forget HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And even if you are in a bad situation, Hashem can save you. The same way He saved our parents from Egypt, He can save you. Now, my friend, to give the last answer, my friend, we Jewish people, always we have nisyonot. Always, we live in a world that always we've been tested. Our Judaism is tested to remain Jew, not to remain Jew, to remain religious, not to remain religious. Always there is problems. And a lot of times so much problems, so we have doubt. Is there is Hashem? There isn't Hashem. Hashem, he wanted to give to the Jews the last test. What was the last test? Before they were liberated from Egypt, Hashem told them, don't get out from the house. My question is, why not? Why not to go out from the house? What it is the problem? If Hashem wants to save me, he will save me. I mean, Hashem at midnight, he will kill all the firstborn, and he will jump the houses of the Jewish people. He will not kill the firstborn. So what the difference? If I am outside, he will jump on me. I'm Jewish, I'm David Pinto. He will not kill me, he will jump on me. So what the problem? Why? Why Hashem, he said, no, you remain in the house, and if you remain in the house, you don't get out from the house, so you will have the zechut to exit from Egypt. Otherwise you die. Why this kind of test? Why Hashem will not let me get out? And if Hashem knows who I am, so he will save me the same way that Hashem knows each house of an Egyptian, each house of a Jew, so Hashem, he knows who I am in the street. My friend, there is some big rabbis who said that Hashem, he wants to test our emunah. He wants to test our faith on him. How? By not going out. That means Hashem knows that when we will hear explosions in the street, people screaming, people are curious. What's going on? Is the end? Who's screaming? The Jewish people screaming? The Egyptian people screaming? Is there a revolution? The Egyptians now, they are doing a big revolution. They want to kill the whole Jews. What's going on? So Hashem said, if you believe in me, just remain in the house. Don't go out. You don't need to know what's going on in the street. Just believe that it's me who is punishing the Egyptian, and that's it. That was a big test. Usually people are curious. Usually people don't want to know everything. Usually people are very curious. So Hashem, he said, don't be curious. Just have emunah. A lot of times people are curious. They ask me a bracha and they are curious. Tell me, Rabbi, so what's going to happen? Well, you came for a bracha. You did not come to know what's going to happen. You have to believe in the bracha. A lot of people, they said, we want to know what's going on. We want to know. Look, you came for a bracha, that's it. So they came, they think they want to know, curiosity, but there is nothing to know. You came for a bracha, you get the bracha. You believe in Hashem, so by Hashem, the bracha will be accepted. But don't ask me, that I will give you a confirmation. Usually somebody who do a surgery, first thing he asks the doctor, it was success? You imagine the doctor hesitate. He don't answer. So the patient, he started trembling. We shake his hand. Till the doctor gave him a big smile. Everything is okay. The operation was was a success. You see, you have to believe. When you go for a bracha, believe. So that, my friend, what the big rabbis give as an answer to this beautiful question. Why they've been tested not to go out from the house. So that means, my friend, according to that, we understand Hashem wants to make from the Jewish people a beautiful diamond. But a beautiful diamond, you must keep it well. So Hashem, he made from the Jewish people, when from the beginning that he sent them to Egypt, till they get out from Egypt, he made out of them a beautiful diamond. He cleaned them to be nicer. But now they have to keep themselves well, clean. That's why Hashem, he asked them, well, now that I made of you a nation, I did a big miracles in Egypt. You saw all what I did. You saw that I am a God. You saw that even Pharaoh now he realized that he is nothing. Now everybody knows that you are not anymore the slaves of the Egyptian. You are my slave. Now you have to keep yourself well. Now you must have a big immune on me. The first thing now that I'm asking you, up to now I did not ask you nothing. Now I ask you one thing. Hashem said to the Jews, when you hear big noise in Egypt, people are screaming, because the Torah said there was no house that that the screaming did not come from that house, because in every house there was a firstborn who passed away. So Hashem said, don't be curious, don't go out. Believe that what I told you, that I'm coming just to jump your houses and not to jump the houses of the Egyptian. If you do so you are my people. But if you don't do that, so you'll die and you will not have the zechut to go out. And the Jewish people, they did not go out. They showed to Hashem, where are your diamond? We will keep this diamond. We will keep ourselves well. That was the way how the Egyptians were released from Egypt. My friend, but there is another answer that I was thinking about. That Hashem wanted to tell the Jews that, don't forget, you had no Torah, you did not receive the Torah yet, and it's not fair that you will see other people are punished and not you. So I don't want that, even that I can save you outside. I know who you are. I can jump on you not to touch you. But you don't have enough merit to see all the first, because you are the first. For me, Am Israel is the firstborn of Hashem. Hashem compared the Jews to Bechorim. And Hashem said to the Bnei Israel, to the Jews, I don't want you to be happy by seeing the firstborn Egyptians are dying. Because there is no difference between you and them. Because they did idolatry, you did idolatry. They don't have Torah, you don't have Torah. And there is no Torah with you enough to protect you. So remain house. Stay home. Because you will become really my slaves only when you receive the Torah. So for the moment, please. That was a big test as well for them. But anyway, Hashem wanted to teach them a way how to be a good diamond. By being a good diamond, remain in the house. Stay in the yeshiva. Study the Torah. Listen to me. Go to the synagogue. This is the meaning of don't go in the street. You know, the street is the best, is the most dangerous place in the world. When you live all your life in the street. But don't forget, live as well in the synagogue and the Beit HaMidrash, on your house, with your family, and you will have success. God bless you. I would like to wish you all the best. Thank you, and have Chag Sameach.